Hello everyone, nice to meet you again with the Disney 3D Art YouTube channel. In today's video it will be the character Constance Hatchaway in The Haunted Mansion, everyone. Constance Hatchaway is a character from the Haunted Mansion attraction. She is the current incarnation of the bride character in the attic and in a retcon. One of the figures depicted in the stretching room's portraits. Constance Hatchaway was a beautiful woman born in Money County, California, supposedly in the year 1851. By 1869, an 18-year-old Constance had moved to Secret County, California, where she became engaged to a young farming heir named Ambrose Harper. Not long into their marriage, the teenage Constance murdered Ambrose with a hatchet via decapitation. Being Harper's wife, she inherited much of his estate while also keeping his severed head within a hatbox as a twisted souvenir. The murder of Ambrose Harper was the first instance of Constance's modus operandi as a serial killer. Constance would target wealthy men and murder them with her hatchet before stuffing their heads inside of hatboxes as trophies. Through this habit, Constance would garner more and more wealth and status. An apparent affiliate of hers at some point in her criminal career was a man of unknown identity who came into possession of her hatboxes at some point in time. Constance's next victim came in 1872 in the form of Frank Banks, an Eastern banker and community pillar. 2 years later, Constance married the foreign diplomat and Chinese military officer the Marquis de Doom, and in doing so presumably became the Marchioness de Doom herself. A year later she married celebrated railroad baron, gambler and world-renowned gourmand, Reginald Kane. All of these husbands would fall to her blade and have their belongings and heads become part of Hatchaway's collection. In 1877, the now 26-year-old Constance married one George Hightower of the wealthy Hightower family. By this time, Constance had left California and went on to move into a grand manor which George came into possession of. This manor, usually set in New Orleans, Louisiana, but upstate New York in Magic Kingdom continuity, was however haunted by many spirits and deemed the Haunted Mansion by locals. Regardless, Constance used the mansion's attic to hide away her many incriminating belongings. Not long after her marriage to George, Constance murdered him with an axe blow to the skull and decapitated him for her collection later. Due to this matricide, Constance became the new owner of the Haunted Mansion, where she developed the reputation of being the Black Widow Bride. George would be buried in the cemetery behind the manor, where she defiled his tomb by plunging an axe into the scalp of a bust depicting him. Constance also would presumably have killed off her hatbox-carrying affiliate by this point, with him going on to become a mysterious and prominent spirit known as the Hatbox Ghost. Constance was never successfully persecuted for her many murders and lived in comfort off of her blood money. She died of unknown circumstances in 1927 at the age of 76. Following her death, Constance's ghost returned to the attic of the Haunted Mansion, where she made a lair, surrounded by her many belongings from life. When unfortunate souls would wander into her domain, she'd make prey of them as well. The Murderous Bride was a concept dating back to some of Mark Davis's stretching portrait concepts, heavily inspired by the real-life ghost, the Lady of Raynham Hall. It would serve as inspiration when Disney Imagineers would revamp the attic scene and its popular bride character in 2006. Utilizing a similar projection effect to Madame Letta's, Constance would have a filmed body and a separate voice actress. Kat Cressida is the voice actress behind her, whereas Julia Lee was the performance model for her. First is paint the ghost skin, then color the ghost hair, and color the light blue slippers for Constance Hatchaway. Next is to wear an wedding dress for Constance Hatchaway. Then wear a necklace. Next is to draw the hairstyle for Constance Hatchaway. Finally, decorate the face and wear the wedding veil for Constance Hatchaway. So the character Constance Hatchaway in The Haunted Mansion has been completed. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to receive new notify. At the same time, Download the app and go to the website DisneyStore to shopping online, as well as Disney Plus to watch some movies and TV shows for free without lag, used by many people of the world. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching and goodbye everyone.